It is now time to meet the wrestler who is here tonight to sign a contract with All Elite Wrestling.
Oh, and to hear that ovation for that man, Christian Cage in AEW. He's another one that has unfinished business, as I mentioned, I believe. And it is official, Christian Cage is here to outwork everyone.
Welcome to Jobbed Out, the wrestling editorial that reminds you, just stop getting your hopes up. We all knew this was gonna happen, since Wednesday night's Dynamite, when the Big Show, Paul White, who may or may not end up being known as Captain Insano again, and why not? If Tony Khan can buy Baltimora, then he sure as hell can buy Adam Sandler. Paul White declared that a legend who was Hall of Fame worthy was going to sign with AEW at tonight's Revolution pay-per-view. And man, did this thing get hyped. Tony Khan kept the whole thing going by telling people that the new signing was a former world champion, that he's one of Khan's favorites of all time, and that it's not who you think. So, what did you think fans were gonna do? They speculated, they scoured the internet for clues, and then they got all wound up. Maybe it's Brock Lesnar. No. Maybe CM Punk. Nope. Bully Ray and Pat McAfee both put teasers out that it could be them, as did Kurt Angle, who last I checked was in several Hall of Fames, but sure. Whatever. It wasn't going to be Kurt Angle anyway. And the problem here is the fact that the company refused to rein in the fans just doomed everybody for disappointment. I mean, come on. You ever get that threat as a kid from your parents, the "so help them God, you're not going to like what they're going to do, but they're not going to tell you what it is"? That was a wicked punishment because your imagination was always worse than what the punishment could be. So obviously, AEW needs to deliver big or suffer some serious backlash. And tonight, March 7th, 2021, at Revolution, we saw the debut of Ethan Page. Yay! Fresh off literally being murdered at Impact Wrestling's last pay-per-view, cause why the hell not? Good luck explaining that one on Tuesday. No, seriously though, Page wasn't the big reveal. Later in the night, who should walk out with a contract to sign but Christian? Oh man, I know he's got something to prove, but oh man. Now don't get me wrong, I think I've made it very clear that I am a fan of Christian Cage. I was rooting for him when he went to TNA in 05. I was rooting for him when he returned to the WWE in 09.
It's Christian!
I was rooting for him when he won the World Heavyweight title in 2011. But guys, that was 10 years ago. He's not Brock Lesnar. I mean, Jesus, Booker T would have been a bigger deal. And this is where I'm supposed to say that it's all entirely our fault for letting our imaginations run wild, but no, this one's on AEW. All Paul White had to say was, "And on Sunday I'm bringing a friend with me." And people would have been ecstatic that the new signee isn't Mark Henry. Instead, they hyped a guy who, granted, has had one hell of a career, but more or less has been treated as a goof on WWE television for the last 13 years. You remember when he won his first world title in the WWE under the ECW brand? You remember who he lost to? Ezekiel Jackson. How about when he won the World Heavyweight Championship on Smackdown? You know how he won it the second time? He spat on Randy Orton and got kicked in the balls. Yippee! Christian Cage is a WWE Network comedy act, and while it was awesome to see him reunite with Edge at the Royal Rumble, there's no way that would make him the hottest free agent out there. Oh, and by the way, I'm using his TNA theme for this video because AEW couldn't even be bothered to make a new theme. It was just his TNA track with some added kill switch. Big deal. I don't know about you, but this reveal wasn't just disappointing. I sat there waiting for Christian to get jumped by the real new signing. And then during the main event, I was waiting to see if that new legendary signing was going to come out and save the day. But nope, for more reasons than one, Revolution's going to be remembered as AEW's most underwhelming pay-per-view. This is what happens when you overhype and underdeliver, folks. Business 101. Promise little and overdeliver. It gets you great results. Kinda like when Sting debuted. Now this is all just my opinion though. What did you think of the new AEW signings? Did they live up to expectation, or should Tony Khan maybe be a bit more modest in the future? That goes for the main event and the whole show too. Do you think AEW overstepped tonight, or was it a gamble worth taking? Let me know what you think in the comments, and be sure to subscribe to the channel for more, because I want you to be a part of the conversation too. For now though, I better get my shoulders off the mat, so I want to thank you for tuning in to Jobbed Out. I'll catch you next time.